Hello friends, welcome to Tricks. In the last video, we learned about joint committees of the parliament. In this video, we will learn about the committees that exist both in Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha and do the similar function. We will also learn about the exclusive committee of Lok Sabha. These committees can be understood under various categories. First category is committees to inquire. There are three committees which do the function of inquiry. First is Committee on Petitions. Second is Committee of Privileges, and third is Ethics Committee. The Committee on Petitions inquire after the petitions presented to the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha given by the individuals or any association or any matter related to the union subject that come up in the house. This committee examines petitions on bills as well as any matter that is of general public importance. Committee of Privileges inquires if there is any breach of privilege of house. Ethics Committee enforces the code of conduct in the parliament. It examines the cases of misconduct and recommends appropriate action. In the Lok Sabha, it was established in 1997 and in Rajya Sabha, it was established in 2000. Next category is committees to scrutinize and control. One of the important function of committees are that they assist parliament in controlling the executive. The committees that scrutinize and control are Committee on Government Assurances, Committee on Subordinate Legislation and Committee on Papers Laid on the Table. Committee on Government Assurances examines the assurances and promises done by the ministers in the House. They present the report to the extent these promises have been implemented. Committee on Subordinate Legislation examines whether the executive has used the power of legislation which is given to it by the parliament. Since parliament do not legislate in detail and the sub rules and the detailed rules are legislated by the executive, this committee examines that this power has been exercised properly by the executive. Then Committee on Papers Laid on the Table examines whether the papers laid down by the ministers in the House comply with the rules of the constitution or not. In the Lok Sabha, it was established in 1975. Third category is committees relating to day-to-day business of the House. Under this category, we have Business Advisory Committee and Rules Committee. There is one more committee under this, that is Private Members Bills and Resolution Committee. This committee exists only in Lok Sabha and the function of this committee in Rajya Sabha is done by the Business Advisory Committee. This Business Advisory Committee regulates the timetable and program of the House. It allocates time to the matters brought up by the government in the House. While this committee, Private Members Bills and Resolution, allocates time for the bills that are brought by private members. Private members are just the members of the House and not the ministers. Any bill presented by the ministers are government bill and any bill presented by the members of the House are called private member bills. And its function is done by Business Advisory Committee in Rajasthan. Second committee is Rules Committee, looks after the matters related to conduct of business and procedures of the House. Fourth category of committee is Housekeeping Committees. Under this we have House Committee, which deals with the residential accommodation of members and other amenities like food, medical aid, etc. And second is General Purpose Committee, which considers and advises on matters concerning affairs of the House. These committees exist both in Rajya Sabha as well as in Lok Sabha. Only exception is Estimate Committee, which has 30 members, exists only in Lok Sabha. This Estimate Committee was set up in 1921 and after independence on the recommendation of John Mathai in 1950. Originally it had 25 members, but in 1956 its membership was raised to 30 and all the 30 members are from Lok Sabha only, none from the Rajya Sabha. So the exclusive committee of Lok Sabha, and the function of this committee is to examine the estimates that are included in the budget. This committee also suggests any alternative policy, any improvement in the policy, and it also examines whether the money which has been laid out is within the limits of the policy or not. Regarding the estimation of the budget, you can watch the video on how budget is prepared. These were the committees of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. To remember the number of members in each of these committee, I have made a table for you. This table will help you to observe a pattern. Most of the committees have either 10 members in Rajya Sabha or 15 members in Lok Sabha. For example, Committee on Papers laid on the table has 10 members in Rajya Sabha, 15 in Lok Sabha. Committee on Petitions 10 in Rajya Sabha, 15 in Lok Sabha. Committee of Privileges 10 in Rajya Sabha and 15 in Lok Sabha. Again, Committee on Government Assurances 10 in Rajya Sabha, 15 in Lok Sabha. So there is a simple pattern that most of the committees in Rajya Sabha has 10 members and most of the committees in Lok Sabha has 15 members. If you see in this column, from Business Advisory Committee to the Committee on Government Assurances, all the committees has 15 members. While we learned in the previous video that the two committees, Public Undertaking Committee and Public Accounts Committee, has 22 members in each, and Estimate Committee has 30 members. These are few numbers which you will have to keep in mind. Apart from that, to remember the number of members in these committees, I just made a correlation with a very famous novel of Chetan Bhagat, 5 Point Someone. And how to relate it with that? These three committees begin with P. Committee on Papers, Committee on Petitions and Committee of Privileges, and these three committees have 10 in Rajya Sabha and 15 in Lok Sabha. These two are in multiples of 5. Correlate it with the number 5 and P with the committees starting with letter P. So just remember this novel of Chetan Bhagat, 5 Point Someone, and you can recall the number of members in the three committees which begin with P. Another important fact here is only committee which has equal number of members are Committee on Subordinate Legislation. To remember this number, you have to keep in mind the reasoning behind the equal number of membership in this committee. The reason behind this is that both the House, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, are equally powerful when it comes to passing any ordinary bill or constitution amendment bill. Only in money bill, Lok Sabha has more power than Rajya Sabha. So, for any legislation which is passed by both the houses, there must be equal number of members to keep a control on the executive, which forms the sub rule, and therefore there are equal number of members in the committee in both the houses. This reasoning is not actually provided anywhere. I have just given you a logic which will help you to remember in this committee there are equal number of members, because in exam you can be asked this question, which committee has equal number of members. Then General Purpose Committee, the number is not fixed. Speaker as well as the chairman in Rajya Sabha is the ex officio chairman of this committee. For these two committees, Business Advisory Committee, which has 11 members in Rajya Sabha and 15 in Lok Sabha. If you can come up with a trick, you can mention that in comment and I will include that in the video. Else, you can remember these two things very easily. I hope this video helps you in completing the important and difficult part of the chapter Parliament. I will be making similar videos. Thanks for watching and don't forget to hit like button and please subscribe to our channel for getting the updates.